All right, I think that I am streaming now, and like I said, this is I'm not used to starting the stream without starting an event. It's just it's a little bit of a different system. So I think that I am ready to go, and let me know. I believe that chat should be set up, and yeah, so we are here on the West Coast. I guess one thing I should say is, well, at the end of the last episode, I talked a little bit about the spreadsheet. I don't think that I had the, I was a little bit confused. The spreadsheet, I said that I was not updated on the spreadsheet, but I actually was. So we're not going to cover the spreadsheet. I think that that is fine. 1 second here. Let me just check something else out. And we'll get started here. I don't quite know what I don't quite know what to do here. Let's okay. So, here we go. I just wanted to check something real quick. Okay, and let me know what you think of the volumes over there in the chat. I was just streaming Factorial, but you know, West Coast stuff is a little bit different. So, when I hop in a tractor, let me know what you think about the volume there, and also when I'm talking. And okay, let's what to get started with. I think that well, I know that this was a job that I was in the middle of. Let's run out there to let's just take the lazy way out, shall we? Control no, not that button. Um let's go to the Von Frederick. Okay, so here we go. And here we go. All right, so we've got some stuff to do around the farm. This is just like, well, that doesn't help anybody. I did say at the end of last episode, I kind of concluded where you might not see any bale work. I was gonna do that stuff kind of off screen, make it a little bit caught up. Where, okay, now wait a minute, I need to figure this out. I was gonna try to catch up a little bit and do some of this off screen, but well, this is kind of the off screen work, so sorry about that. I kind of lied, and I'm not even okay. Let's just go back and get that, because oh my goodness, this is just okay. We're gonna just go from inside the cab and try to drop the bales from inside. I think we'll be able to do that. Okay, let's try to turn around here, and went too far. And I was trying to get over here to nope, come on, there we go. Okay, there we go. If you're watching in the chat, if you could let me know if everything's good with the chat window. I think that I set it up, but last time I did this, I forgot to change over the chat window, so I think that I should be able to see anybody who chats. Which button is to drop that bale in the back? Let's take a look here. So I'm trying to remember to use my side console. I forget which button it is for. Why did that turn off? Oh, that is right. Oh, okay, thank you, Mod. Thank you for testing the chat for me. It is not that button. It is not that button. It is not that button. What button is it? What? Oh, I pressed it. I don't know what button I pressed. Okay, so it's that one. Okay. And, yeah, thanks again, Mod. And be sure to let me know the volume, if the volume's too loud, too soft on the tractor, or my voice. Stuff like that's good feedback as well. We're going to lower the pickup and switch back to that. There we go. Okay, so we just got off track a little bit. Let's get going. Look at that view. This map is just, it never gets old, does it? It's, you know, there's a lot of maps out there. A lot of them are good, but I don't know. I'm a sucker for views. It's pretty. Oh man, this map. You know, something I could do is. Oh, that is. I did not know that. Are you talking about my voice volume or just the volume for everything? Like the tractors or my voice? Because I can turn up the game volume. Right now I have it lowered by 5 decibels. I just noticed when I was editing, it seems a little bit loud. And here I am not driving on the track again. What? What? What the? Wait a minute. What? What is going on here? We're not in the operating position. Well, that's interesting. Okay, I don't know what I had going on back there, but it seems to be working right now. Right now, your volume at 88%, and it's normally on 40. So you mean it's better now? That baler. Yes, I'm gonna go create some bale art. Welcome, Woofy. Thank you. Thank you for dropping by this early morning stream. We're on the West Coast, and whoops, gotta not touch my mouse. We're on the West Coast, and we're having fun here. One question: do you think it's realistic to plow? I don't believe so. I actually saw that chat notification. I don't know if you commented on another video right before one of my views. Depends on what type of plow, what type of tractor, but I would say no. I was talking with some other guys, and I don't know. When I do field work in real life, I never really pay attention to the actual mile per hour speed of the tractor. Well, actually, what is 20 kilometers per hour? What is that in miles per hour? I don't actually know off the top of my head. Okay, we're gonna yes, I did it. I did it. Okay, we're gonna drop and go. You know, I really should have set up courseplay to rake a little bit better than this. This is just ugly. I should have gone 2 laps around the outside of the field instead of only 1 lap around the outside of the field. That's kind of yeah, it's like I said, I don't know what 20 kilometers per hour is in miles per hour, but I mean, if a tractor can go that fast, it doesn't mean it necessarily should. Yeah, exactly. The plow might not hold up. The faster you go, especially like if you turn or if you hit a rock or you hit a bump, it's just a lot more stuff that can go wrong. You might actually be able to do it at yeah, 12.5. I would say. Well, okay, so this is not for moldboard plowing because I have never driven a moldboard plow before. I very rarely see moldboard plows in the United States, and I've never seen them in Tazewell County that I can remember. Good morning. How you doing, Sam? We're talking about moldboard plowing and the speed that you moldboard plow, and like I can't really. Well, I assume you're saying moldboard plowing. Alex was asking, or sorry, Alexi was asking the speed that you plow if 20 is too fast. I don't know. I know for chisel plowing, 12 miles an hour. That seems kind of fast. Maybe something more like 8. I would say would be a nice safe speed to go at, but it's really just dependent on your equipment, the working conditions, and you know, like for us, for example, we don't have any rocks in our field, and if you know the field is really smooth, you might be able to go a little bit faster. If it's really rough or you don't know where you might have where you might hit a little washout spot or like a gully with the tractor tire, you might want to go a little bit slower. It's just a little bit safer. And here I go with the bale thing again. Modern bale art. We're gonna try not to do modern bale art. I'm almost tempted to pull out the windrower to go around the edge of the field one more time. I should have set up courseplay to do that twice. Hey, this was not me windrowing this. In my defense, it was my brother, so blame him. Yeah. Yeah, you could probably go faster with a chisel plow than a mold, but yeah, that's a lot of stuff to turn over. I mean, a chisel plow is just a stake in the ground, you know, a ripper. Mold bore is, I think in general, mold bore has more horsepower anyway that they're pulling. You're moving a lot more dirt. You're moving like all the dirt instead of just sticking into the ground, moving some dirt laterally and ripping deep, trying to get deep. With the moldboard plow, you're moving a lot more dirt. It feels like, and it seems like it would be that way too. Thinking about it. Reversible plow. There you go. I used to use on a mix of sandstone and clay. We go about 7 to 10. If it was a stony field, then you'd slow up a bit. Yeah. So that's. Exactly, yeah. Don't want to break those shear bolts. You know, it's a funny story about a shear bolt. On our combine, the unloading auger has a shear bolt because, you know, you're starting the auger from a stop position, and the way our auger, at least, is attached on our John Deere combine, it's kind of, what is it? It's like it's not a shiv. It's a pulley system that engages from like on to off relatively fast. And it starts up that auger relatively fast. So it has shear bolts on there so that you break the shear bolt off instead of something else. And we broke the shear bolt off, and it was kind of funny because we were talking. At first, I didn't even know it was a shear bolt. I kind of found that out later when I surmised the location of it, and then I looked and talking with the John Deere field tech support, they were like, you should have spare shear bolts. And like there was actually a holder for shear bolts at like, I think it was like 7. I think there were like, no, 7. There were like 4 extra shear bolts on that combine, like a placeholder for them right underneath the auger. And like he was, oh no, I don't want modern bale art. I gotta remember this. I'll get back to that story in a moment. And let's go over here and let's drop this sucker. Let's that and trying to catch up with. Yeah, anyway, he was surprised we'd never broken the shear bolt before, and we didn't even know it was a shear bolt because we'd never broken it before. Apparently, it's a normal thing to break a shear bolt on the unloading auger. Part of that is probably because we don't do a lot of unloading on the go. We just kind of pause and take our time and unload. You know, the combine doesn't leave the track. The auger wagon kind of comes along beside it, but we just pause and unload. It's a little bit easier on the combine because, I mean, anytime you need a shear bolt, it's kind of... Anyway, checking out with, what is the fill plane adjustment mod? I got fed up with MR. Go back to using that mod. And, oh, so the fill plane adjustment, what does that do? Fill plane adjustment. Oh, so that's not actually adjusting the physical fill plane. That's just adjusting the weight. Is that what that mod does? I'm not familiar with that mod. Yeah, probably because I use MR. If you're asking about me, Bavaria, yes, I do have the straw plane, or the straw harvest add-on. Actually, Platinum Turbo got me that, DLC for, in one of my modding tutorials, he noticed that I didn't have it, and so he bought it for me. That was pretty awesome of him. I am, doing well, JKD Gamer. How are you? I just finished. I'm staying up all night. I'm transitioning to the night shift after. I don't want to go too far. After being on the day shift, so you know, to do that transition, I stay up the night before I have the night shift, so that I can sleep during the day. And that is tonight. And I thought I'd probably stream all night long, and so I had a lot of fun streaming Factorio, and was kind of winding down the night. I started getting a little tired, and I decided I just didn't have the energy to record and edit, so instead I'm being a little bit lazy today and recording my West Coast episode with the creator of the map right here in the chat room. And we are, yeah, I wanted to get this episode out, but I didn't have the energy to record it and edit it as well. Yeah, I was, I don't know if Sam, I don't know if BulletBill, if you caught the beginning of this, but I was... It's just amazing how when you, like, look at this. Look at that view. It's just amazing how you built this map. And it's, I don't know. It's just amazing how the views never seem to get old. You know, normally I would want to have gone on to another map just because I get bored with them. And don't think I ever really understood why I got bored with them, but I think a big part of it is the views. I'm a kind of a sucker for views, and it's just, I don't know, it's absolutely amazing how it's like, I don't know, the views are just amazing. When you pop over a corner and then you see an amazing view, or you turn you know, a building and it's like I'd never seen it before or something, even though I've seen it 100 times. It's pretty amazing. How you doing, Thomas? Yeah, the views are just outstanding. And from what I understand, you were saying that you built the map with like every field, so that every field would have a great view. And that's, I can't imagine the amount of work. And oh no, here you go talking. And okay, well, I think we kind of have the end rows. Let's just dump this in the middle of the field. I think this is fine to dump here and here, and then close the door. I think I did that fine from inside the cab. Yeah, there we go. We did it fine. And okay, we're gonna make a turn here. This is just not the best windroad field. I wonder what, actually, since BulletBill is here in the chat, I wonder what you think about me removing hedgerows and putting the, look at this, putting the global market in there, and some steel bins, and another shed by Dorset, and another shed. Like, I totally replaced that pasture with buildings. And I don't know, like, well, I guess it's a little bit different because it's not based on, like, you might have different feelings about Coldwater Park Farm if I did it with that map. I don't know. I've always been curious how you feel about that. By Steel Bin Edition, but I don't know, I actually had a chance to witness that. I was watching a stream of someone playing my Tazewell County map, and he added the straw harvest add-on into one of my dad's fields, and he was like, your dad probably wouldn't be too happy. And I said, yeah, I don't really care about that. It didn't seem to bother me as much as I thought it would. I thought, you know, altering a realistic map with like a placeable that's not there in real life would actually matter, but I don't really care. It didn't actually bother me at all. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, it's, well, you're welcome, but thank you for making the map. I didn't have any hand in making the map. It's been all you. It's absolutely amazing. It really is. I mean, I think that well, like, how many, I mean, granted, my About Monday series ended because this map came out, but really, even if, you know, so part of why I'm continuing this map is because of the YouTube series, right? And if I was playing the single player, normally my single player save games don't last this long, but I really think it's got to be the views. I mean, I don't know why else I would keep playing a map this long if it wasn't something like the views. And that's just like the repeated theme that keeps popping up in my head when I play this map. And it seems like I always, I don't know, like I've kind of been sad since I've moved from Wednesday and Friday to, or I've moved from Monday, Wednesday, Friday 3 times a week to Wednesday and Friday. And are we all done? Nope, looks like there's still another one. No, there's a little one over here. And yeah, ever since I made that switch from 3 days a week to 2 days a week, guaranteed on the West Coast, I started on the South American map for a little bit, and you know, I fiddle around with some other maps here and there, but it's like when I swapped from 3 days a week to 2 days a week, I found that stretch waiting from Wednesday, or no, not Wednesday, waiting from Friday until the next the next Wednesday, that almost feels like a whole week. And every time without fail, whenever I load up this map, it's like I like get giddy. Like, I just can't wait to play on the map again. That's a veil. Like, I just can't wait to play on the map again. And I don't know, like, granted, I've never streamed or done YouTube in the past, but I know that I've never felt that feeling based on another map before. So I really think it's got to be the views. That's the only thing that I keep repeating in my head when I play the map. And so I'm pretty sure that that's the thing about the map that I enjoy the most. I mean, I don't know what else. I don't know what else attracts. I guess we could talk about that. People in chat. I'm curious, like what attracts you to a map, and why do you keep playing a map, or why would you move on to another map? How long do your personal save games last on different maps? Do you play them for like 3 or 4 years with seasons, or do you not play them with seasons? I don't know. I'm curious to know what other guys do on other maps or this map. Where doesn't cope with hills. Yeah. Excuse me, I need to take a sip of water here. My voice is just about had it after talking for about 6 hours. Yeah, I've noticed, the only thing I've noticed with MR, it seems like the tractors slip just a little bit more. But talking with Durrell, I mean, part of the problem is it's like a plow, for example. You know, in real life, you can adjust the height. And so, from what I understand, and some of it's, you know, might be lost in translation, but from what I understand, it's like kind of a design decision from him where he kind of had to balance everything, since you can't adjust the height of a of the plow depth, or, you know, any of your implements. You can't adjust any of the depth. So he kind of just had to set a horsepower that would make you, you know, have to buy the right tractor for the right job and not cheat with smaller tractors. And it was kind of a hard thing, I think, for him to decide and pick to do. But I mean, I haven't really, it's interesting because I haven't really, well, granted, actually, I made the computer do a lot of the plowing, so I can't quite relate to that. So other comments, guys, are how map feels is what determines how long I play it. Yeah, yeah, so I mean, that's kind of the thing, right? It's like, what is feeling? Like, what makes a map feel better than other maps? And trying to put my finger on that. And like, for this map, I think it's the views. For other maps in the past, I don't know what's made me play them versus not played them so much before. I don't know. I think this is the first time where I've actually been able to put my finger on what has made me keep on playing. And it's only because I keep remarking on the views. Well, we don't want to do that. On other maps, I've played them probably longer than this map. Maybe at least in FS15, but like, I could never put my finger on what turned me off or made me love a map more than anything else. Other guys are, one second. Let me look at, okay, so we got to turn off the baler, and I want to unload the baler. Y and Y. Do I press it once? It had 2 Y buttons there. All right, so we're going to raise that up, and I'll get back to the chat comments. Just 1 second. We're trying to figure out. Yeah, I don't care about that. Unload bales. There we go. All right, and there we go. And let's close the door. And I think that let's focus on stacking this field. So in case the rain comes tomorrow and we don't have everything put away, at least we have 1 field put away. Let's hop inside the cab here again. And I'm just not going to look over in the chat window just while I drive through these tight corners. I'll catch up with chat comments in just 1 minute. Let's turn in here and make sure we maybe if I just don't look back. Okay, there we go. I think we're good. And let's see, this one was, wait, is that one bailed? That one's bailed. That one is, oh no, I went the wrong way. I forgot the easiest way into this section of the fields is around the road over on, what is that, the north side. This one's just, well, it trails pretty well. Let's try. I'll catch up with comments in a second. Trying to not, you know, I can't, oh, that turns weird. You know what? Oh, this road doesn't go around. Okay, I was going to say I'll go around. Oh, I've got myself in a... Yeah, exactly. If you don't look back, it doesn't happen. Let's try to... Okay, let's just jackknife it And there we go. Let's ignore the burning rubber on the road. Here we go. We got it. I think. There we go. And maybe I should have gone in more this way. And I think we got it. There we go. Okay, so we're going to park Frederick over here on the side of the field. And we're going to go back with Manny and Stack. Bale's still laughing at BulletBill's comment. Yeah, so for me, I like a map that blends together right across everything, models, textures. It also has to look pretty. Yeah, so, whoa, what is, oh, that's shade. Okay, I saw that. I was like, what is that big black object? That's a lot of, okay. That is just shade. Okay, let's go back a little bit. And there we go. Yeah, so I guess that kind of defines, who is that? What Tommy said above, the feeling. You know, all of that kind of relates to the feeling of a map. And the models, the textures, yeah. Everything kind of fits together and makes it feel like, feel like it fits. Hey Dave, first minute. Hey, well, welcome Dave. Yeah, I'm catching up with the chat now in case you didn't notice. Welcome Dave. I am glad that you caught the stream. Like I said, it was just kind of just a random thing. For those just joining, my night shift starts, well, tonight by this point. In about 12 hours, actually, I'll be leaving for work. So I stay up the night before so that I can sleep during the day successfully. Otherwise, I can't ever sleep during the day, and then I'm always tired during the night shift. So that's what this was, and I did a lot of factorial. That's why my voice is sore. So those live streams should be available somewhat. I don't know what I'm even saying at this point. I don't feel that tired, but I know I'm tired because, well, my voice is gone for one, and yeah, I can't really think that clear. Hey Dave, that's awesome. Okay, let's, Dave, are you the, correct me if I'm wrong, but are you the guy that, you operate a crane, right? And you build bridges for sometimes the railroad company? Is that correct? Am I remembering you correctly? I talk to so many people. I try to keep everybody straight. You know what? I just swapped to mouse and keyboard. I know it looks ugly, guys, but I am so much more comfortable with the mouse and keyboard controls than I am with the steering wheel and my side console. So we're just going to use mouse and keyboard. Did you add a gate just outside the cowshed gate? Did I add? I did not add any gates. I'm not sure what you're referring to, but oh, that gate. Yes. Yes, I did. I'll tell you about that in a minute. I did add a gate there. Let's, oops, just, I'm tired, leave me alone. Okay, let's go talk about the gate. We're leaving that. So, the gate. Yes, I added this gate, and this was back when I added Oscar the Grouch, our little guy there. That guy's name is Oscar. I didn't know that you could program that path. And so, you guys are funny. I didn't know you could program that path. And so, I thought you had to place this somewhere where it could have a straight shot at the the cleanup area. And I couldn't put it down here because that gate register, open and close. And then I couldn't put it further down here because then that's just way too far away. And then what if that gate's open? So I thought that I had to put it up here to make it work. And then I forget why I didn't put it closer to the shed. It kind of seems dumb now at this point, but yeah, why didn't I put it closer? Anyway, so to kind of protect the mount here, I thought, like, well, what would I do in real life so I don't run over, so what would I put in real life to not run over Oscar's little charging stand there? Well, I would put a fence there. That's what I would do. I would put a fence there, And that would kind of keep Oscar protected. So that's why I added the fence there, yeah. Okay, so, well, thank you. Thank you very much. Well, hopefully they come and have a chat with you as well. I think that'd be pretty cool to have a chat with the creator of the map, the creator of any map. It's a lot of fun to ask questions about, you know what? Like, are there any questions that I should write these down. There's been a lot of questions about what I wanted to ask, just certain design considerations. Not like that I had a problem or anything, but just interesting from a design standpoint. And I wanted to ask you, but I forget all of them now. So, yeah, let's. Oh man, Christmas line closures are big money. Oh man. Yeah, man. You know, why am I even loading them on a trailer? I'm right here. I can just... Okay, we're going to try to figure out the part of this is, I'm sure, I was using the mouse and keyboard, even though I said I was better at the mouse and keyboard. It's not as smooth as the joystick and the steering wheel when you can get them right. Let's just try... You know, why was I even loading them on a... Oh, whoa, what am I... Oh, let's suck that back in a little bit. Looks like a job for auto load. Yeah, I could bring my auto load trailer over there, although I don't know if the trigger would quite pick it up from that point. I don't think that would work very well. Let's see. That's where I put the straw. Oh, that's right. I loaded up the bait. Oh, sorry. I bumped my mic, guys. I'm sorry for that feedback sounded on your end. I was putting them on the trailer because I have to carry them to the sheep. That's what I was doing. And then I was going to stack these 4 high, but they are not empty yet. Oh, let's stack them 4 high on this end, and we'll go and figure out... We'll clean up the bales there on the other end a little bit, I think. Oh, man, that is just... Yeah, it's hard when it's not... I use my side console, the button that's normally used for the front loader options. I use that for my camera because it makes for a really smooth camera because it's an analog. But unfortunately, it does not make for a smooth, unfortunately, I mean, that means I cannot use it for the front loader options and stuff like that. So, I don't know. It's just kind of a plus and a minus. Issue on console. Yeah, so you're the first mod map, right? That's gonna be released for Seasons on console. Is that right? Or did I saw something about the Valley of the Farm? Are they making it for Seasons, or have they already put that out for Seasons? Well, Tommy, to answer your question, I don't know. That's, I don't really have an opinion on the matter because, thank you, Mark. So that's weird. So you're just having an issue that Giants can't figure out, but Black Sheep Modding didn't have an issue? Is it something to do with like your material placeholders or something? I don't know about that. Trying to talk and read chat comments at the same time. Oh, this bale needs to get tilted on the side. Yeah, you can always just, in the future, to all my moderators, I don't have any tolerance. I came from the Navy, and they taught 0 tolerance. If you screw up once and it's big enough, if you do something intentionally, you're done. And just kick them out. Ban them forever. I don't have any tolerance for stupid people. Purposely stupid people. Yeah, on, regarding CD models, I mean, what my opinion is, it's like it's his mods, and he can do whatever he wants with them, but then the answer is not always that simple, because then if Giants acquiesces his request and pulls them from ModHub, then you have a lot of people from consoles that aren't probably going to understand what's going on or why they can't download a mod or why when they go to join a multiplayer game, it won't automatically download from Mod Hub. It's kind of a mess. I don't know the update on the situation. I just know that that's what CD Models has said, and I do think the rating system is messed up. I think that there's problems with that, but I don't know what I would do if I had a lot of mods and invested a lot of time and hard work in those mods. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of my opinion on it. I don't really have an opinion. I'm not trying to be political, but I don't know what I would do in that situation, so it's hard to have an opinion on it. And I kind of see problems with both sides of it, but like I said, I want to say it's his mods, he can do whatever he wants with them, but I think if I understand the property and the license agreements correctly, then the mods are technically giants once you put them on Mod Hub. So I don't know. I guess that's all I'll yeah, exactly. Privately, not publicly. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's okay to I don't know the whole issue. It's okay to bring up the issue publicly, I think, because how else do other people know about it? But yeah, I mean, that kind of also goes on to like my Navy training. If it's a superior, you never generally correct them or discuss things like that in the open. Discuss it privately and try to resolve it privately first. And I mean, I guess that's just good practice with everybody, you know? Don't blast people publicly. Try to resolve things privately first and then go into it. Yeah, so that's the other end of it. I don't actually know. So does anybody know if that's been updated? Has Giants acknowledged his request and pulled all of his mods from Mod Hub? I don't know the end result of that. I would like to know because I am currently making his trailer for Universal Autoload, and unless he puts it back on Mod Hub, or that Smith 32-foot trailer, unless that's on Mod Hub, it's not going to do any good to release it for Universal Autoload to people because they won't be able to get the mod unless they already have it. So it would kind of defeat the purpose of releasing a Universal Autoload loaded version for that. So that's what I... Okay, thanks, Sam. Yeah, that's probably... Yeah. I guess if I had to say something and I was in his shoes, I'd probably try to do something like that instead of demanding all my mods have been released. But then again, I'm not in his shoes. I don't know the whole story between him and Giants and his frustrations and his personal life and what's been going on with him. And he does have a lot more mods than I think just about anybody published. So I don't know if that gives him more right to complain or not. But I don't know. I do agree with Mod. I think that try to do it privately, or try to say maybe not in you know, just not any future mods. But like I said, I always try to give people the benefit of the doubt. I don't know the full story. I don't know all the details behind it, and I haven't walked in his shoes, so I'm trying not to say anything. I think that's just all I'll say on the matter. And let's go. Let's finish. Let's try this. Let's get. Oh boy, what are we gonna do there? Oh Billy. Let's go. Oh goodness. Can we get those? You think? I think we can get those. I think we can get those. Challenge accepted. We're gonna get those out of there. And oh yeah, that's right. All of my tractors need fuel. Like, every single one of my tractors needs fuel right now. Just not the greatest manager. Oh, you know what? I don't even think I've done any seasonal maintenance on any of my tractors. That's another thing that oh my goodness, it just never ends. Never, ever ends. Kind of like, it's kind of like a real farm. You'd think we're playing Farming Simulator or something. Sam's question, how are you finding it? I actually liked it. Well, actually, I've only seen one so-called review bail. And the review bail. I've only watched one review that's an actual review, and it didn't bother me one bit. The guy was he found a lot of stuff wrong with the map, like little small details, and you know, his opinion on things, and it didn't bother me one bit. It's kind of interesting. People are, you know, seeing this other end of it. I'd probably do the same thing as them, but they seem apologetic when, like, I was watching Sim Gamer Live's stream over on Twitch earlier today I was at work when I was doing it, don't tell anybody. But I was watching his stream, commenting on his stream, and he, you know, he kind of apologized whenever he found bugs or errors or little small things that he pointed out. And it's like, you don't have to apologize if it's an actual bug. It's like, you don't have to feel you're nitpicking if it's an actual bug. Just let me know the bug so I can fix it. I appreciate the bug reports. So yeah, it's... You know what? I think we need to do that. Yeah, so I actually haven't... I've actually been really enjoying the people watching play my map. I'm just gonna quit. I've enjoyed them playing my map a lot more than I thought I would. Like, at first, it's like... At first, when people talked about baling the ditches or baling grass in someone's yard, it's like, oh, like, that's like their personal yard. Don't bale that grass. It's like, you know, at first I thought stuff like that would bother me if it's not done exactly like real life. But, you know, in the end, when I'm actually watching the person play, I don't care about that. It's like, if they're having fun, I'm having fun. Yeah, exactly. There's a fine balance, but I almost feel bad for the guys pointing it out, because it's almost like they feel bad that they're pointing out a bug, and they don't have to feel bad that they're pointing out a bug, but I do appreciate them feeling sympathetic, or I don't know what the right word is there, but I mean, there's a mix. You can definitely go the other way, is like you said, be excited that you found a bug. That's not the right way to do it either. We're gonna do this. There we go. Look at that. That's just like an auto stacker. How are you doing? Happy TNT gamer from Sweden. Oh, I didn't realize you were from Sweden earlier. When you were there watching my Factorio stream. Welcome. Welcome. Yeah, I've so far I haven't seen anybody that got excited when they found errors. I do feel absolutely like I felt sick to my stomach when I found some of those errors, because it's like, I don't know, part of it's frustrating because I know I tested those things, and then at some point I must have moved something with the pigs around, one of those parent transform groups, and I didn't realize or see that I was moving it, or I don't know what happened, but it's like, that's the frustrating thing. It's like, I know they were working, I know I tested it, and then another thing, like, I don't know if anybody's noticed, there's white images, there's white signs at the stockyard, so it's just white. There's no sign up there, and it's so frustrating. I know that was probably when I was consolidating files that were named the same. I don't know why it's white and it's not giving me... I just need to stop this. Hello, Roblox, how you doing? I'm just talking about errors on my map. Yeah, I get frustrated because I don't know how those errors happen, and it makes me feel sick that I release the map to people with some of those. You know, some of them, like, I don't know, you can't always catch every flickering texture in the game, but some of them, like the pigs, I feel like I should have just found somehow, gone back and retested, and I don't know, nobody found it. It's kind of weird. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly, Mark. You know, mention it in the stream, or if you're doing a review, it's, you know, if you're doing an actual review map, yes, Roblox, that is actually BulletBill, maker of this actual map. We've kind of grown acquainted with each other over the process of, I don't know how it started, just on FSUK, I think. FSUK is an awesome website, by the way. you get the chance to become friends with Bullet Bill. No, FSUK is awesome. For those of you, I don't know how many of you guys are out there on FSUK or even use it or hear me talk about it, but it's probably the best farming simulator community out there that I know of. It's got a bunch of really helpful things and a lot of really helpful forums out there and a great community. So check out FSUK if you have not. Yeah, that's yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that's the other thing. It's like I just want people to know, probably the most important thing, like I want people to know that like I tested, I promise. Like I promise it was working at one point. I'm sorry it's not working now, but I feel like people are going to think that I didn't do any testing at all, and that's probably like I don't know why that's a fear. Sometimes I just worry too much about what other people think, but it is a disappointment because, you know, you want to give them a perfect map or as perfect as possible, but it's impossible to get it perfect without errors. Oh my goodness, this is just, you know, I said that I'm better at stacking bales with mouse and keyboard, and then I'm not. In my defense, I am trying to read the chat window and do what I'm doing, so that's my yeah. Great map, and thanks to the misdeed that spent so much time on them. Only one question. I hope someone can answer. How come English maps don't get more crops such as oats, rye, carrots, etc.? Oh wait, I missed that comment. Flounder, I owe you a big thank you for to BulletBill for introducing me to you. Hey, thanks, Dave. I appreciate that. Cinder, I'm not sure English. Yeah, I guess that question's not to me. I can't answer that question because I don't build English maps. So give me the redo. Tell me you want today. Yeah, it looks like some of those questions are for BulletBill, and that is just fine. You don't have to talk to me. I will just continue on talking to myself and poorly stacking bales. Those of you who normally watch my channel know that I don't have any shortage of talking to myself. Is that the only single stack? I think that's the last. Okay, so let's. Oh, there's another bale over there. Are we gonna have a perfect set of? I think we finished this field with perfect sets of like 4 bale stacks all in a row. Well, that's when sad voice on. What? I just have fun playing the game, and I am so glad that people have fun when I play the game and they watch me. It's like, it's a lot of fun. I'm glad people have fun watching me have fun. Plus they would have, oh yeah, that's console's part of it. Everything you add to a map affects performance. That's it's always a design consideration. And part of it is it's like, I don't know. Part of it for me is like when you go to make a map and you add an extra crop. It's like you have to teach yourself how to do it and everything there is about that. But then later you forget everything that affects that or that is affected by that added crop. And it's, I don't know about other people, but it's really hard for me to keep those things straight since you only do it like once. What, how often you make a map? Once every year? Once every couple years? And then you forget all those things that it affects. And it can be a pain in the butt if you later have an error going back trying to figure out everything associated with that crop type. That's at least why I would personally not want to add other crops to maps. How long has how long has seasons been put? Oh, I operate at 9-day seasons. You can see where's that? Oh, that's the wrong menu. Alt S, and here we go. So 9-day seasons is what I operate. I also do, I guess let's see. Let's do a new window and let's drag the window. I just installed I found a TV laying around in the garage, and so I installed that. And why did everything minimize? Oh goodness. 1 second, guys. I gotta get my chat window back. And okay, so I was trying to go to my, nope, not that one. Alt tab is not my friend at the moment. Okay, so we're gonna go here, and then I'll switch to display mode. Yeah, so I do 9-day seasons, and I have this nice little spreadsheet where I basically tally up all of the expenditures that I have in game, and basically I'm trying to track at the end of the year, my income versus expenses, and you know, then put that over here and figure out my total net worth, whether or not it is increasing or decreasing. And, you know, I can do that by adding up all of my stuff that I bought with my income and expenses. And it's a lot of fun for me to track that. And so doing the 9-day season is kind of part of that, where I have the 3 different, you know, so each 3 days I get in here and I update the season. And I think it'll be fun to compare when I started playing the West Coast and at the end what all of my values are, how much I've actually increased the net worth of the farm. I think that's fun. But can you tell me how you become a modded? I don't know. I don't know what. Well, I guess that's a question for Bullet Bill anyway. But yeah, I got a little bit of an audience. Oh man, this is, you know what? This is not the thing to do to keep an audience. I'm gonna lose more bales over the side, but we need to get these bales on here so we can take them down to the sheep. And you know what? Let's just use my pedal. That'll be a little bit smoother. There we go. Let's do that, and there we go. Is that gonna? You know, part of it would help if I didn't try loading the stupid trailer on a hill. Look at this. That is not helping things. That is not helping things one bit. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull Billy forward a little bit, and we're just gonna ignore that for now. If I have time, I will fix those later on the stream. This is, yeah, flashback to 5 minutes ago. Oh, man. Well, you know what? The other thing is, how much bales maybe this is all the bales the sheep need. We should perhaps take this down. I guess, yeah, there is a DVR function in the stream, but no, you didn't rewind it by mistake. Let's, yeah, you know, I don't really think that quick mod. That'd be great if I did, but I don't. So that's not a thing. That's not a thing for me. Let's oh goodness, it's so we're still a little bit crooked. Let's try to get on some flat ground here, and I guess I could open up that gate and load them down there next to my... No, I think if we just tilt a little bit more, let's kind of go uphill. And I think right there. Maybe let's try that. Is that going to be level? I think that looks a little leveler. It's still sloped a little bit. Let's try it. We will try this here. Okay, so let's go and spin around with Manny, because Manny is... really fast at this. Okay, so we're gonna do... Okay. I'm just gonna ignore... life goals. I'm just gonna ignore the chat for a little bit. And, no, I'm not really, but I should if I wanted to. You know what? Let's go in soft with my pedal. And there we go. Now, let's drive with the wheel console a little bit. Drop bales. Yeah, well, yeah, at least this is not real life. If you have an idea for a mod, you should learn and do it. Yeah, that's I mean, that's how a lot of modders start, right? They see a need and make a mod that they want to play with. But then apparently I was talking with a few guys the other day, and Bullet Bill could attest to this, that a lot of guys don't seem to play on their own mods, because by the time they end up making the mod, they're so sick of testing it and seeing it that they don't actually use it a lot. But okay, here we go. We're gonna We're gonna do this. My wager is 700 hours. No, 600. No, 650. That's my wager. Cinder 9. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, the stream. Oh, yeah. Let's go back here to the whoops. Let's do, I think it's this one. There we go. We got the chat window back. Sorry about that, guys. I was in display mode capture. Oh, 1,500. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's that's a lot more than my estimate. I lost track on my 4X map around 500-600 hours. You counted all the way up to 1,500 hours. That's impressive. That's impressive right there. Okay, we're gonna get this guy, and here we go. Let's go on over. It is gonna rain is that today or tomorrow? That's tomorrow, right? They changed the seasons texture where that is actually tomorrow, I think, there in the upper right-hand corner. You know what? Based on my poor bale stacking job, I don't think that we're actually... What is wrong? I don't think we're gonna be able to get a full... That one was not my fault. That one... Oh, I guess it was my fault. I didn't realize this bale was out there so far. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I don't think I've taken any of my viewers up this way. We're just gonna go this way. I am going to take these to the sheep because I don't think I've taken any of my viewers up to the sheep farm through the back path that I have created. So actually, let's do the full shebang. I'll show you guys this full path, and I don't think I've taken anybody along this path. Thank you, Roblox. I appreciate that. I appreciate all my subscribers. I am doing a 1,000 subscriber special. I can't believe I have 1,000 subscribers already. But I am doing one with the Tazewell County map, and it's going to be like a massive corn harvest. It'll probably be sometime after Christmas at some point, but I'm... Same build. Yeah, really. I have done nothing. How long have I been streaming? Almost an hour. I have essentially... Okay, I did bail that whole field. Well, I didn't. Yes, I bailed the field. And I had an auto stacker that stacked the bales, which should make it a little easier. But the... yeah, I messed everything up. Okay. There we go. Let's keep on going up. So this path I created, and I wanted a quicker... Oh, goodness, we got a downshift. I wanted a little quicker path to the sheep farm. We might have to... Let's put on Dooley's differential locks. Thanks, Dave. It's, well, I mean, in fairness, I did just start a few, like 5 months? I forget when I started. I don't know. But, thank you. I appreciate that. It's, you know what? If you put it out there, the subscribers will eventually come, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm just doing it for a lot of fun right now at this point. I've heard in a couple streams that modding is going digital for FS19. I'm not sure that's true, but what does that mean? I have absolutely no idea what that means. Yeah, I don't know. I do know that we're hauling a half-empty bale trailer over to the sheep farm. So you guys can see that I took out those gates up there, and then I plowed up this field. I did this off screen, and I don't think that I showed you that I was doing this, so it just kind of appeared. What? As opposed to my stone cold chisel. Mining with crayons. Yeah, yeah, that's a good point. I don't know what digital means. Because it's already digital. with MR, we got to be careful here. That is an awful slope here. That is, yeah. Here we go. And oh man, we have got, yeah. So I created the sheet pad. Okay, here we go. Well, thanks, Dave. I appreciate that. Welcome, William. How are you doing? Australia. What's the weather like down there in Australia? Okay, let's I actually had to turn on my air conditioner today. I don't know. Nobody saw anything. I actually had to turn on my air conditioner today. It was that hot in Texas. Here we go. We're going now. Let's do this. I'm gonna climb the hill. Don't worry. It's not that bad. Billy's gonna do it. Billy, this tractor is named Billy. Did you know that, Bill? Bullet Bill? Named Billy. My viewers named a tractor after you. We got it. I need to shift down to... Okay. How do I do the lower thing? Where's my... There we go. It's not too steep. I was just in the wrong gear. That's all. It's so hot. Yeah, it was really... You know, it wasn't even that hot today. It was just really humid, and I had to turn on the air conditioner. There we go. Okay. Let's switch into high. And now we're coasting. Yeah, and eventually maybe I'll cut another path through there, but I don't think so. It's just a short jaunt over here. Some blues. Yeah, I like the hill. It's not that. You know, I mean, it might be a little steep for real life. I don't know. It's things. I mean, that's part of the tough thing. Things in game never appear as steep as they actually are in real life. That hill would be crazy scary to drive up with a tractor in real life. I can tell you that. That would be terrifying. I mean, you get a tractor on... Okay, in central Illinois, in real life, I've been scared with some of the slopes that we've had the tractor at. And that's not even a hilly map. It's central Illinois. So it is scary when you get the tractor going at any type of angle at all. It can be scary. A nice noon. I don't know about you, Roblox, but it is 6 a.m. in the morning. At least where I'm at. And then it is 16:10 in game time. We're going to deliver this to sheep. And actually, you know what? I drove myself down here, and I don't have a way to get back because... yeah, I didn't bring a tractor. Oh, that's right. We're not doing the total roleplay thing. Yeah, I bet. Oh, my goodness. 45. I couldn't imagine. People actually farm at a 45-degree slope? That's absolutely insane. Do people do that in real life? 45 degrees. That's like... What is that, like double black diamond? That's steep. Oh, we're gonna have to downshift again, aren't we? Billy can do it. Billy can do it. Billy can do it. Wait, 23:13. Are you like in Singapore? 23:13. I thought you... Wait, didn't you say you were from Australia? No, that was someone else, right? Yeah, you know, I would love to see a realistic... I don't know, I've seen some... I've actually gone on Google Maps and tried to look at building one of those, but I couldn't find the right realistic location to try to model it from. But that would be an absolutely amazing map if you got a realistic, you know, dem or a realistic terrain from one of those alpine fields. Like, that's just amazing. That would be absolutely amazing. Yeah, 31 Celsius. I have... William, I know... I know from doing a lot of science that 100 is boiling and 0 is freezing, but other than that, I have absolutely no idea what 31 degrees is. You'd have to convert that in Fahrenheit for me to understand. I don't know about stuff like that. Actually, what I do know is we should really park this under where I keep bumping my mouse when I go to turn. We need to park this under cover somewhere because we might not be back here again until after it rains. And I went, oh, this is just a horrible mess. East Coast Australia. Wait. Australia, where is... Oh, right, Australia. Yeah, for some reason... I keep bumping my mic. For some reason, I thought Australia was... I don't know, like... South America or something. But, of course, that makes sense. And I said Singapore. I mean, it's kind of south of that. That makes sense. You're way over there. Wow, that's... that time. So most of my viewers are either in the UK or Germany, based on Google Analytics, and so that would be, I don't know. That's just really. No, that's not. No way. That's not gonna happen. Here's what we gotta do. We've got to. Oh goodness. I just backed myself in a corner. We gotta turn around, and what? What did I hit? Oh, there's a fence there. I thought that fence continued all the way around. Oh, this is just turning into a nightmare. Oh, well, you know, I could get out and move the trailer, but that would require some extra work. We're not going to do that. Let's just back up. Let's just, if we can. Here we go. We got this. We got this, guys. No worries at all. Just like... we're gonna turn in time. No. Just like no worries about all the bales that we knocked over. This is gonna happen. And yeah. Yes. We did it. Kind of. Now we just gotta get away from the wall. Oh. Yeah, map maker. How dare he put fences where I'm gonna drive my tractor. Let's go. Okay, here we go. Let's go back here, and here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this the easy way, I think. If we can, oh, you know what? Can we make that turn either? I think we can make that turn. If we go in a little bit at an angle. Awesome. Okay, so 90. That's pretty warm. Now, and actually. Is it going into spring for you right now? Is it like, you guys have like opposite seasons in the Southern Hemisphere, right? Oh, are we going to make it? Are we, I think we're not going to make it. Oh goodness, what? How do I do this? If I can't go that way. We're gonna get these bales undercover, don't worry. Just remember, we don't have a front loader, so we cannot take them off. With this tractor, there's no other tractor down here. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to fix this. Don't worry, guys. What it's going to require is getting out and doing a 90-point turn while we... Okay, so actually, can we make it through there with... No, that's too tight. Can we? Let's try it. We kind of made it. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to turn around, we're going to move that trailer, and then we're going to bring the bale trailer down this way and back it in facing the other direction, which is really the only way that I can think of to get in there. I think if we back in, we should be able to hit that at just the perfect angle. So you'll see what I'm doing here. My crazy plan is going to work. We just need to move a few things first. Okay, backing on in, and there we go. We're gonna do this. But I guess we can for hours. Like, this is kind of the way that my episodes go. I think I had like, how many episodes did I have of planting in the spring? Was it like it was a lot of them. It was a lot of episodes we're planting in the spring. And yeah, recap, yeah. Oh, the pigs need emptied out as well. This is, you know what? We're all having fun, though. Who cares how much work you actually get done? And this is one of the reasons why I used to play seasons at 9 days with 5x speed. But instead, it's just a lot more fun to, you know what? Okay, no more backing up. Let's just run out here. Instead, it's just a lot more fun, I think, to play on 1x speed. Oh, man, I keep bumping my Mac. I'm sorry, guys, if you hear that, and that's probably pretty annoying. I've moved it, and it shouldn't be a problem anymore. Cross fingers. So, yeah, I play with 1x speed now, and I still play with 9-day seasons, but then instead of 5x speed, I just kind of keep the, I kind of just fast forward whenever I need to or run out of stuff to do. And, I did cover a lot of stuff with people chatting, as they watch my mistakes. But one of the reasons I did that is because I hated how at 5-day seasons, like the sunsets, like I already talked about the views on this map, but the sunsets make a lot of what makes the awesome views. And I hated how I'd be out harvesting or plowing or whatever I was doing in the field, and the view's so awesome, and then you get a sunset that's so awesome, but it lasts 5 minutes because it's at 5x speed. So that's one of the biggest reasons why I've changed to 1x speed. And actually, if I would have thought about it, I would have fast forwarded to kind of the dusk sunset region and then fast forwarded overnight. That didn't happen. I was not paying attention. It's not my fault when I'm not paying attention. I was reading chat. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I think we can do it. Oh, there's just not enough room. This bale trailer is way too long. We're gonna do it. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Let's do this. And I don't know if that's enough to make the angle or not. We're gonna... No. But I think if we pull forward just a little bit more and then cut it sharp right now, I think we can do it. 1, 2, 3, and 4. What are... You know, I don't think I've ever been in Field 1. I don't think I've ever been in Field 2. I think I've been in Field 4 just barely. I've driven by Field 3 on my original first look tour. Like, that entire area of the map I've never been to. I've been so busy with my own thing. It's just... I never had a need to go up there. I remember one episode I drove down to deliver grain to Clifftop Farm, and that's when I first saw the castle. And the views down there are amazing. I want to... Yeah, I need to... I don't know. My goal was to, like, oh, I'm going to get this map and buy all the fields and slowly expand... Or not buy all... Well, eventually buy all the fields, but slowly expand outward and I'll get to see all the fields. But then... I mean, I don't know why I thought I could do that in any feasible time, because I am playing with seasons and more realistic mod and on hard. So why would I think anything different? I don't know. That is beyond me. Okay, we're gonna pull in here. And we got the bales parked inside the trailer, or I can't talk. We got the bale trailer parked inside the shed. We're gonna turn off Billy, because otherwise... How many... Okay, so yeah, that's... how many liters of fuel did we burn trying to back in the trailer? That would be a fun little thing to figure out. This is... Okay, you know, let's... You know... Let's do that real quick. Let's go up to Field 1. Oh, look at that! Perfect timing! Look at that. We got the train, and the train's gone. So let's, I can see, oh, this field would be amazing. Wow. And you can hear that he's got the sound over here of the ocean as well. You know what? Let's do this. This is a great way to pass the time, right? Let's just, let's just sit back and kick back and chat with the folks over there in the chat while we watch the sunset. So you guys can ask me anything that you want, or ask BulletBill anything you want, and we're just gonna sit back and relax for a little bit. We're gonna try to get to the sunset because I have never been on this side of the map before. Never. I've never been on this side of the. This is awesome. I think I've seen it. Yeah. Wait, there's a path down there? You know, how much stuff have I missed because I've been too busy actually farming the map instead of looking at these views? Oh, but we can't see the train from here. I am on a PC, Roblox. I don't really do consoles. Actually, I do have a PS4. It is just because, what is that? San Diego Studios has the corner on the market for Major League Baseball, and I love baseball, and so does my brother, and we play that together on occasion. So, I do have, bicycle. There's a bicycle mod? Yeah, Alex, exactly. That's, oh, wait, really? It's only every 30 minutes? Oh, man. Well, I wanted to see the sunset over on this. Wait, is there a foot? Oh, there is. The footpath continues down here. Okay. I won't do all the footpath, just because I really want to see. I want to see some of the sunsets over from this side of the map. Hey Joshua, how you doing? I don't. Wow. I haven't spent any time over here. So, a lot of the areas where the footpath goes, I have spent time on. You know, at least relatively close to the footpath. And then I have delivered a lot of grain down to Frontier. And then, of course, I work over by the sheep. Granted, I haven't been at Little Woolhope a lot, but, yeah, Lancash, I don't know how to say that. See you later, Roblox. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, what, what you said, Lancashire, that would be, okay, so let's start to maybe slow it down to, like, 15x here. Just kind of look around here at the lighthouse, going around the sunset. And I'm probably wrapping up my stream, guys, in case you didn't figure that out. This is part of my 20-minute goodbye. And I do like those. I like those radio poles in the background. Those are really nice. It's you know what? There's let's explore a little bit more, because like I said, I never spend any time out here. I do like that. I like how they put the island out there, or he put the island out there, right off the shore. It makes it feel, I don't know, it makes it feel a little bit more cozy than just like the open ocean. All right, let's wait. Is this this is the train, right? Yeah. Don't want to get caught on the barbed wire. Let's keep going. Ooh. Nice little look at. Oh, okay. Let's just run along the beach then. That'll be fun. Or and perhaps let's go into the town a little bit. You know, I never spend enough time in the town either. Oh, wow. This is a nice, you know, there's so much to this map that I have not ever seen. I don't think I've ever been in this area. That is really awesome. Yeah, I'll have to go back and actually walk that. I've never actually done the footpath from start to finish. I think that would be an awesome thing to do, especially, you know, something like when the sun's setting, or, you know, something like this. Let's actually go to. I think this is pretty fun. I do like those flashing lights. That's nice. I wanted to put those in my map. I couldn't figure out how to do it, and then I forgot about it. All right. Thank you. Yes, have a Merry Christmas indeed, and thank you for stopping by, and have a lovely New Year as well. I wish the best to you and everyone as well. Let's just, well, I think, you know, I'm kind of out of things to say for once. I really need to walk the map and lock down the time key and chill. Yeah, that's that'd be fun. That's a great thing to do. I'm not sure if those guys are talking to me or Bullet Bill, but thank you for the subscribe if you are talking about me. But if not, then I'm sure Bullet Bill thanks you as well. Merry Christmas to all. Yeah, the footpath. That'd be, you know, I always look for, occasionally like, for example, okay, that's a great idea. For my January update, I should just walk the footpath and talk. Instead of, normally for my updates, I try to, I'll get to you, Alex. Normally for my updates, well, I mean, I've only done 2 update videos, but, yeah, I keep reading chat. Normally, what was I even talking about? I don't even know what I was talking about. So yes, you're welcome, Alex. Thanks for stopping by, Sam. I mean, Bullet Bill. Well, I guess they know your name is Sam now. Thank you for stopping by. Well, thank you, Franks. I appreciate it, and I just have lots of fun. And oh, that's what I was talking about, the the updates that I do, and I was describing them like in forms of definitives and infinites, but I've only done like 2 of them. So anyway, I was saying the what was I saying? I'm really tired right now, and I am losing it. Oh yeah, I was saying for the updates, I normally, okay, I'm not gonna read chat. For the updates, I'm like purposely have my hand on the left side of my head, so I'm not reading chat. I'll get back to chat though in a minute. What I'm trying to spit out is the updates. I normally just kind of film random game X and then talk over it. And I think it's been Farming Simulator and Elite Dangerous. And maybe, no, I guess maybe it's 3 months, because I did one with Total War Warhammer. But anyway, what was I saying? I'm sorry, I just want to spit this out. Okay, for the next update, January, I think that it's a great idea. I'll just walk the footpath while discussing my monthly update. That is what I was trying to say. It's not that difficult. I'm feeling a little bit, wait, what do you mean start the long goodbyes? This has been one long goodbye. You know, I've essentially done nothing all episode, so essentially this entire episode is, a long goodbye. So, that's, yeah, it's kind of a thing. It's kind of a goodbye already. Okay, I'm getting pretty tired, guys. I think that this is just about it for me. And I don't think I have anything else to say, Mark, unless you guys just keep on going in the chat and asking me questions or something, or give me stuff to talk about. But I think that I'm done. I am all out of ideas, mainly because I'm tired. Yeah, that was hilarious on the stream. I really, like, I was trying to say every other word other than goodbye, and then like, out of force of habit, I said goodbye at the very end of the stream. It's thanks, Alex. This is fun too, because I get to interact with viewers in chat as well, and I don't know. I've seen one guy who did if you guys ever listen to, I don't know if you do mod reviews or whatever, or not mod reviews, but game reviews. But one of my favorites is, yeah, I found something else to talk about. One of my favorite, well, basically the only reviewer I ever listened to or watch on YouTube is called Worth a Buy. He's really awesome, and he speaks the truth. He's not afraid to speak the truth, and as a result, none of the game makers give him games. He basically has to buy all of his games. But anyway, he's hilarious. He does use, it's kind of a language warning. I don't really use language myself. I don't really appreciate all the language, but he's really, because of his honesty, he's pretty much the only language person. He's pretty much the only game reviewer that I watch or pay attention to anymore these days, because he also hates loot boxes, and he hates pay to win on $60 brand new games, and he just calls it like it is. But he also says the good things too in a game, and it just seems like nowadays there's very few honest reviewers out there that, you know, they kind of gloss over the bugs, or they're scared to talk about what they don't really like in a game as well as what they do like. So anyway, on his channel, I noticed that one of his streams, he called it Black Screen Stream, and I looked on that stream, and it was just him talking with his viewers, just kind of like what I'm doing now. You guys, only it's not a black screen. So that just reminded me of what I'm doing now. It was hilarious. A blank screen stream, and he was just there talking with viewers, and then people would get in there like, why aren't you playing the game? Play a game, play a game. He's like, no, this is just my time to talk with people. If you don't like it, get away. It was just funny. That's just what it reminded me of. Downward Thrust is also good. You know, so yeah, I'll have to check him out. Thanks for that, Ops. Okay. I think that I am done, and I'll say goodbye one last time to everybody. This has been a lot of fun. Thank you all for stopping by. Platinum Turbo actually asked me about doing a stream occasionally for a West Coast episode, and I'm sad that he didn't get to see this stream, but it was a lot of fun. I think that I will do this on occasion. I'll try to announce it ahead of time when I'm streaming an episode for a regular Let's Play series instead of a recording, because I know it is a lot more fun when you guys get to interact. So let's just get through Christmas. I got a lot of, I'm actually working over 100 hours overtime, and I keep going. I'm actually working about 100 hours overtime this month. It's been really, really busy for me and stressful, and but you know what? It makes me enjoy the time here in this game even more. And it's just my yeah, longest chat goodbye. It's just it's been stressful, and so let's get past Christmas. Let's get past that week, and maybe even into the new year. But then things will settle down a little bit, and I will try to get back on the page of notifying you ahead of time before I stream on a Let's Play recorded episode. Actually, to do that, I'd probably have to get past February, because we just lost an operator, so now we have 4 men operating a 5-man shift, and that's a lot of overtime. So, well, you guys are all saying goodbye to each other. You don't have to stay here and listen to me talk. I see the streamer count dying, so apparently not everybody likes long goodbyes, because otherwise they would have stayed for the whole thing. It's gone down from something like 35 to 23 right now, I see. So yeah, not everybody likes long goodbyes. Yeah. Anyway, I think that I'm done now. I'm getting pretty tired, and I don't have anything else to say. I think I'm all out of words, if you can believe it or not. This has been a lot of fun. I thank you again for everybody. Oh yeah, that's true. Not everybody knows that the long goodbye is an actual thing. Well, I don't do it intentionally, though. In my defense, yeah. See you later, BulletBill. Thank you so much for stopping by. It was a lot of fun having you in chat, as well as everybody else. It was a lot of fun. I'm really gonna leave now. I'm falling asleep. I gotta leave before I fall asleep and fail to hit the stop streaming button, and then you guys just hear me snoring. So that would probably not be a very good live stream. Although it would be funny to see if anybody popped in the stream and saw it from time to time. Yeah, the snoring stream. Anyway, goodbye, guys. Thanks a lot. I appreciate everything that you guys have said about me and like me. And thanks again, everybody. Thanks a lot. I won't say it anymore. I will just click this button over here that says stop streaming. I've already said it's enough. So, yes.